little cut from behind the scenes, trying to organize my small little space. Well, it's actually a big space, but my carpet. Rowan's down there and she spilled water on my shirt. We're gonna do some glute stuff today. Oh, Rowan's interrupting with the pledge. Here I have just my band that I'm super fan of. Like a thin band. I do a lot of things with this. And it's simple. You can bring it with you anywhere. Right here I'm going to demonstrate a kickback with the band. And I'm tying it to a pole. I hope it's not cut out from the video. Don't kick your child. So I'm just squeezing my glutes as I do this and really driving back with my foot. Now I'm adjusting the band to bring it lower on the pole. If you don't have a pole, you can put this on anything that's sturdy enough that you're not going to kick it back. Now I wrapped it around my ankle. It's a little cut off here, but I'm doing a straight leg kickback here. So my leg is straight and I'm just bringing it back. You can do this with a cable at the gym, those little feet attachments. Again, squeezing my hamstring and my glute, not trying to kick the baby. Now I got my barbell again across my traps. And here, keep your back nice and straight. This is called a good morning. You're hinging again at your hips, shooting your butt back like you are closing a car door. Remember, keep your core nice and firm, your back straight. Now I'm going to demonstrate a variation here. If you'll see, I don't stand all the way up and squeeze my glutes. I'm leaving the tension on my hamstrings. I personally like the squeeze at the top, so the all the way lock through, but that's just another way you can do it. Now I'm transitioning into a barbell straight leg deadlift. Now I know it's straight leg, but you don't have to keep your knees completely locked out. What I like to think this is straight leg, meaning my barbell is going to drag straight down the leg. Again, you want to pull this through as if you're lifting the weight. Think about it, you're pulling it up through your bottom, through your glute muscles. Don't whack the baby. Now this is another variation of the straight leg deadlift with a kettlebell with one leg. So this would be a single leg kettlebell straight leg deadlifts. Yeah. So if you ever saw it like in programming, this is what they mean. Down the leg, concentrating on the tension in the rear end, in your glutes, in your hamstring, glute hamstring tie-in. Okay, getting on the floor here, I'm going to demonstrate glute bridges. I'm trying to show things that you could do all at home with minimum weight or equipment or with no weight at all. And just pull my shirt up so that you could see that the small of my back is touching the floor. I like to keep my hands down to the side like they were, but I'm putting my arm up so you can see that I'm trying to keep my core tight, my glutes tight. And my heels, I bring them really close to my bottom if you saw me doing that, so that I can get a higher bridge, and I squeeze all the way up. And I don't release the tension as you get to the floor, even though my butt kind of blobs down there. Just squeeze, 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 and drive back up. Or here, this is to increase the ability here. You use one leg up and you're keeping your core tight. I'm still watching Rowan as if I'm doing the exercise right now. So you can add, and this is, I'm just adding a weight to it. So this is a weighted glute bridge. Both heels firmly on the floor. Little distraction here. Aww. Everyone say aww. Now you're driving your hips to the ceiling, squeezing your glutes the whole time. And again, you can increase that by raising a leg, doing a single leg weighted glute bridge. Now this is a glute bridge on a stability ball. Make sure when you're doing this, you're not rolling up onto the ball. You want just your shoulder blades to be on the ball, so you had to adjust there. I was getting a little too high. And my ball's a little small. I need to get I like a bigger ball for stuff like this. All right, hands and feet. Your back completely straight, head in a neutral position. I'm really big on spinal awareness, so have your spine, and I have a bad curve in my lumbar spine. I have anterior tilt of the pelvis, but we'll talk about that later. So this is a heel kick, donkey kick as you call it, or straight to the sky here, or straight back. Remember, keep your hips straight up and down. Don't lean out to the side like I just showed. You want your head straight, your back straight, and your hips straight. So perpendicular to each other, and your stomach nice and firm. Drive up, really squeezing it. You can kick straight back or straight up. That was my daughter, if anybody heard that crazy gas. That was Harlow grunting and farting. Here I'm showing the variation of a good morning using a baby or a toddler. This is my toddler. Is this Rowan? She was not having it. She wanted to explore. Don't let me down. Okay. Bye-bye.